Hey everybody, it's Mag, and we have a box from Walmart. So we're going to do an unboxing and review of some electronics. Well, let's not waste any more time. Let's break open the box and see what's inside. Now, we did have a few different components in our order, and not everything is here today, but the major parts that we wanted to review for you did come in. So I'm going to just take this top piece out, and I'm going to slide this big box off to the side of the camera. Let's see what we have. Ooh, we have a taster. It looks like a small candy bar or some sort of nutrition bar. So we got some coupons from Walmart. Well, that's exciting. Buy electronics, get a coupon. Okay. And we have some very deflated bubbles. This one's ripped. Well, packaging is less than stellar. Anyway, this is what we wanted to review for you. Boom! It's a tablet. It's the Nextbook Flex 10. It's a 10.1 inch, 2-in-1 quad-core Windows 10 tablet. You could do everything with this. You can do shopping at the Windows Store for apps and games. You have internet access through Microsoft Edge. You can do Microsoft Office on here. You can Skype. You can watch Netflix. You can tweet. You can Instagram. You can Twitch. You can do YouTube videos. It also has the Windows 10 base application with all of the different Windows features and components. It does have Bluetooth compatibility. You do have HDMI output, and there is built-in Wi-Fi. And most tablets that are 2-in-1 may not come with an attachable keyboard. However, this one does have an attachable keyboard. And the keyboard itself has some peripheral attachments to it, like USB 2.0. There's 2 of them. So let me lay this down. We'll get the plastic off the box. It's that hard plastic, not the soft plastic. It's like Christmas morning, unwrapping gifts. Let me give you some backstory while I'm opening this. Why did we go with this tablet? Well, I'll outline some of the features as we do the review. However, I can tell you that it was something that we thought would satisfy our needs as a family. In fact, I did get this for a family member. So you get high resolution 1280 by 800, which is touchscreen. This does have an Intel Atom quad-core processor. It's 2 megs cache, and it's a 1.3 gigahertz CPU. It does have a front and a rear camera, both 2 megapixel. Comes with 32 gigabytes of onboard storage. It has expandable micro SD, which you can use a card up to 64 gigs, and it comes with 2 gigabytes of DDR3L system memory. The battery is a 7,000 milliamp battery, 3.7 volt, and just in case you don't know, the higher this number is, the longer the battery will last. And then you have Bluetooth 4.0, Wi-Fi 802.11 BGN, so it's up to date. There's a micro HDMI keyboard with 2 USB 2.0 ports, and then there's a 3-axis G sensor. This shows you what the different attachments you can have. It's audio jack, so you can plug in some headphones. It comes with a built-in microphone. Here's your micro USB. Here's your micro HDMI. There's your SD card slot. And then your cameras are on the front and the back. And then this whole device just slides right down into the keyboard. So let's open up this box here and see how it's packaged. Now, when you are looking at tablets, I know that there's a bunch of them out there, and people say you get what you pay for. And for the most part, that is true. However, cheaper doesn't mean that it's not good. It's just not as good. And in some cases, it even outperforms the more expensive brands. A lot of people are Apple oriented, and they love the products. They stand by them. Some of them are Android tablets, and there's nothing wrong with either one. It's just that this was the right price point for our family and what we wanted to do with it. So the actual tablet was placed on the top, and it just slides right out like that. Before I open that up, we'll see what else is in here. Here is our wall charger. This is an actual plug, so it's not a USB charger. It's a bit of a wall wart, but it's all attached with the cable, so it's not separate pieces. Of course, the old warning sticker, stop and read me. Salt pack, we don't care about that. We get, this is the instruction manual in multiple languages. So who out there is actually going to read a manual? Some of them maybe, some of them not. So we'll save that to the side for now. You get a quick start guide. So if you don't want to read the manual, you want to jump in a little bit faster, this will give you some quick tidbits of information to get you on your way, like how to set up your Wi-Fi router so you can get on the internet, turning the tablet on and off, inserting the SD card. You also have some gestures that you can do, how to swipe left and right, up and down with your finger, just in case this is your first device that uses touchscreen, how to zoom in and out, etc. So some basic quick instructions for you. And that's pretty much all that's included in the bottom of the box. Now, let's take a look at the actual tablet itself. And one of the things that's not here is a case. We did order a case, and we did order a screen protector, because if you get anything that's touchscreen, you definitely want to get a screen protector. Now, I must tell you that this tablet does come in two different colors, purple and blue, and this is actually the Nextbook tablet. You can see there's Intel inside, and this is pretty hefty. I mean, it says that it was 3 pounds, and this feels every bit 3 pounds. It is very, very heavy. So there's no cheap build quality in the Pogo keyboard, that's for sure. There's your attachments, or your plugins that we saw on the side of the box. Here's one USB on the bottom portion. We'll flip it around. There's another USB right there. Here's your speakers, it appears, camera. Then you have your power button, your plus and minus for volume. This is your Windows button. Here's the power button over here. And it looks like it's a pretty good design in the back of how this attaches. Let's take a look at the bottom here. Got some nice soft gel stands for your keyboard. Now let's open this up. Put it right down flat here. And it's got some good strength to it, so it opens up rather nicely. Now this does say that it is a backlit keyboard. Now you have to remember that backlit means that it just gives you some background lighting. It's not an actual shine through key light, although these do look like they may be a little bit reflective. The demos and things that I have seen do not have the backlight on the actual keys. It's just surrounding the key surface. So in extreme dark situations, you may not be able to see what you're typing. It is a compact design, so you're not going to have a lot of room in order to, type. It's going to be tight quarters. However, if you are a typist and you're familiar with a QWERTY keyboard, that's what this is. QWERTY means QWERTY, so that just shows you the keyboard layout. And you are going to have to use your function button for access to some features, because they're double as the function keys up here. And then you have your home, page up, down, and end, along with your arrow keys, so you'll have to use the function for them as well. Anytime you want to use something in white print, I don't know if you can tell, there's a duller print and there's a white print. You have to hold the function key down and then depress the key. Now these keys are pretty solid. They're very easy. They're not too bad at all to press. And it looks like that everything is here. You just need to get used to using the smaller keyboard. One thing you may notice is on the actual mouse itself that there isn't a left and right button. I mean, you can click this actual trackpad here where you move your finger to control the mouse, and there's sensors underneath. So if you left click on the left side or right click on the right side, it understands what command you're trying to do. And then we also have the release, which is right up here at the top, right down here. Press that down, and then you can just take the tablet right out. And the tablet itself is much lighter. I think over half of the weight is included in the keyboard weight. And this is how it attaches. It's got 2 grooves, and you have some magnetic strips on the bottom, which kind of holds it in place. Now, with this particular type of model, with a separate keyboard, and I'm sure that this extends to other types of tablets as well, is when you attach to the keyboard in this fashion, sometimes the connection will break. And if you're plugged into the keyboard using one of the USB 2.0 ports and you're attempting to save data, then that may be an issue if you lose connection. So this just slides right back down on, and it sits really good. You got some good range too, where you can, you won't have any issues with the tablet being open or being able to see things. And there's our quick review of the Nextbook Flex 10 quad-core Windows 10 tablet. It's a 2-in-1 where you have a detachable tablet and keyboard. You do get the electronic charging cable and a quick start guide along with a full instruction manual and a treat in case you get hungry trying to set this up. But anyway, just make sure that you guys review what is good enough for you, the screen size, and if you need the access of a keyboard, one thing that you may want to consider is processor speed. This is a 1.83, which isn't that bad, but it's not the fastest on the market. And you also need to consider storage space. And finally, you also want to make sure that the features that this tablet will allow you to do is something that will take care of your day-to-day needs. And we hope that you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give us a thumbs up. Make sure that you leave some comments, let us know what your thoughts are. Check out the rest of our videos, and we hope to see you again in an upcoming review out soon. Until then, thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you later.